I'm just wondering about a half a dozen sports stories that need more attention and maybe need more commentary.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Eyeing retirement? We aim to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design risk management with income-generating investments designed to aid your financial independence. Our goal is to develop an effective portfolio strategy to help you retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Fluent Financial can also implement a program that allows business owners to install a cash balance plan, which may potentially reduce income tax payments. You've worked hard to become successful. Let us help develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you. Learn more today about Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle. For more information or to schedule a meeting, visit fluentfinancial.com or call 972-852-4800.
NFL teams have gone through their off-season camps and OTAs and are now resting, getting ready for the start of training camps, which open in about 3 weeks. And one of the things you do around now is to sign the numbers, the uniform numbers that players will wear. I have an idea for a uniform number for the much talked about Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders, who stunningly fell from the first round all the way to the 5th round in this year's NFL draft. How about if Sanders wears number 101 this year? That's where he was arrested for speeding a couple of weeks ago, going 101 miles per hour. But if the NFL won't agree to a player wearing triple digits, then maybe he could wear number 95. Because 2 weeks before being arrested for going 101, he was arrested for going 95. Maybe there are some reasons he dropped all the way to the 5th round. Next, what do other people think about the Dallas Cowboys? CBS Sports, just about a week ago, put out an article entitled Biggest Red Flags for the 2025 NFL Contenders. And they went through and listed the potential problem areas for all the top teams in the NFL. Cowboy fans, the Cowboys weren't included in the list of 10 NFL contenders in this CBS Sports article. Next, the Mavericks have gotten their replacement at point guard until Kyrie Irving gets better from his serious knee surgery. It's veteran D'Angelo Russell, who, by the way, can score a little, handles the ball fairly well, and will pass it to somebody to help them score. Just what the Mavericks were looking for. And Russell then, when Irving is well, which could be a long way into the season, Russell then slides seamlessly back into backup guard. And perhaps General Manager Nico Harrison consulted Anthony Davis and Max Christie, whom he acquired from the Lakers in the Luka Doncic trade, who played with D'Angelo Russell last year. I assume it was thumbs up from those two. Next, the Tampa Bay Rays have a fabulously talented young shortstop, Wander Franco. He hasn't played in the major leagues for a couple of years, because of an ongoing investigation in his native Dominican Republic into a Franco inappropriate relationship with a 14-year-old girl. This is a Major League Baseball star who resorts to a relationship with a 14-year-old girl. Well, the case took 2 years, during which Franco has rightfully been suspended from Major League Baseball. And finally, it was announced about a week ago that Franco, for this relationship, would receive a 2-year suspended prison sentence. It was also revealed in court that Franco was paying the mother to allow this to continue. That's right. Franco was paying money so he could continue, in effect, statutory rape. He got a 2-year suspended sentence. The mom got 10 years in prison. It sounds like the Dominican Republic legal system is starting to look more and more like ours these days. Next, the NCAA men's and women's basketball playoffs will now contain 76 teams. That's 8 more than they had in this past spring's playoffs. 8 more teams. 8 more pieces of junk. Almost all will come from the 4 power conferences. This is about money. It's about money. See, TV will pay for more games because it's more programming. And the big dogs of college athletics, they'll get a little bit more money. And the tournaments will get more and more and more bloated. Next, after months and months of waiting, free agent quarterback Aaron Rodgers chose the Steelers a couple weeks ago. Other teams decided to go other directions. Minnesota didn't want him. The Giants didn't want him, etc. So, after weeks, Rodgers decided he would sign with the Steelers. Of course he did. If he wanted to keep playing, that is the only team in the NFL that wanted him. And now, Aaron Rodgers has said on the Pat McAfee show on ESPN that this upcoming season may well be his last. I will believe that when I see 6 weeks into the season after this that Aaron Rodgers isn't still working someplace in the NFL. That will be refreshing. When this self-centered, self-indulgent person is out of the league, that will allow him to spend more time, weeks and weeks perhaps, in his dark space. And finally, if you go to the dictionary and search the word jerk, there's a picture of a Chicago White Sox fan who was kicked out of a game against Arizona last week. Star Arizona player Ketel Marte was heckled by this fan. The heckling wasn't about his play on the field. The heckling concerned his late mother, Lapidia, who was killed in a car accident in the Dominican Republic in 2017. The heckling was so vile that the manager of the Diamondbacks and Marte's teammates would not repeat what was said. Marte himself was so affected that he broke down crying on the field. The White Sox have now announced that this fan will be banned forever. Major League Baseball followed suit and announced this fan would be banned forever. There's no word yet from the human race on whether this person will be banned forever. What do you want from your favorite restaurant? Fantastic personal service, a cheery, welcoming, spotless atmosphere, and, of course, great food. The primest of beef, wagyu, and lamb, incredibly fresh seafood, lobster, salmon, shrimp, Hall of Fame food from a Hall of Fame restaurant, 2 locations of Bob's Steak and Chop House, the original Bob's on Lemon Avenue, and the gorgeous new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney.
Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Earlier, Live Better, and by Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon in Dallas and in Craig Ranch in McKinney. Bob's, a Dallas tradition for more than 30 years.
If you've enjoyed Just Wondering, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will land in your mailbox early every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Should you know a sports fan who might like our work, please share our contact information with that person. Just Wondering is technically directed by my wife Mary, who is also occasionally a talent on the show. It's produced by Mike Matern, edited and posted by Ashley Bullington. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. I'm Norm Hitzges, and know that every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitzges, and I'll just be wondering too.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.